2020 Porsche 911 release date, 2020 Porsche 911 Turbo S, 2020 Porsche 911 992, new cars by. Welcome to our car blog. This time we will be share information about the latest cars is coming Porsche brand. The title of the article we take is 2020 Porsche 911 release date, 2020 Porsche 911 Turbo S, 2020 Porsche 911 992, new cars by. We will be try discuss details about this car, ranging from reviews, concept, redesign, rumors, exterior, interior, specs, changes, engine, colors, pictures, release date and also prices. Congratulations to read and we hope you enjoy it and then we'll come back again here. 2020 Porsche 911 release date, 2020 Porsche 911 Turbo S, 2020 Porsche 911 992, new cars by. 2020 Porsche 911 Coupe and Convertible Spide. The 992 generation Porsche 911 is still a few years away, but testing has already begun. What it is, the next generation Porsche 911, internally called 992. While it retains the trademark rear engine layout, it represents a major step forward, comparable to the switch from the 997 to the all-new 991 in late 2011. As ever, the styling of the 911 is treated in an evolutionary manner, and for the casual observer, it will be difficult to tell it apart from the current model, particularly given the camouflage on these test mules. The brand's many fans, however, will find it easy to spot the slightly altered proportions, the new head and tail lights, the wide rear spoiler, and the wider track. Why it matters? Because it's the 911. The model is the quintessential German sports car and one of the longest running and most successful vehicles ever. In the late 1970s, Porsche planned to kill the 911 in favor of the 924 and 928, two models that have long since exited the Autobahn permanently. The 911's steep price underscores its status as an undeniable symbol of wealth, but it doesn't foster the same jealousy and sniping that many supercars sometimes do. Even though its oddball layout, with its engine mounted wholly behind the rear axle, poses incredible dynamic challenges, Porsche's engineers have thoroughly refined and tamed the beast over the decades. As ever, it's among the best handling sports cars in the world. The new model needs to maintain the 911's essence while updating it sufficiently to keep an edge over increasingly strong competition. Platform. Although the next generation 911's engine will still reside behind the rear axle, the power plant may move forward in the chassis by an inch or so. A mid-engine layout was considered, but such a car would lose its vestigial rear seats, a distinctive proposition in the segment. The new electronics architecture will have much more commonality with that of the Panamera and the upcoming new Cayenne, since Porsche would like the 911 to offer improved telematics and infotainment systems as well as more comfort and driver assistance features. Powertrain. As it is now, the next-gen 911 will be powered by a range of turbocharged flat-six engines in conjunction with rear or all-wheel drive. The lineup will start with the Carrera and its 3.0-liter flat-six, rated at around 400 horsepower, with the Carrera S and GTS each adding another 20 to 30 horses or so. The up-level Turbo and Turbo S models, currently fitted with 3.8-liter engines, may keep their larger displacement, but we suspect they may shrink to 3.0 liters as well. The GT3 and its derivatives could remain the outposts of naturally aspirated engine technology, but the fate of these lovely engines will be decided by developments in motorsports. If Porsche moves to turbocharging in sports car racing, the GT3 will follow suit. The GT3 might regain a manual transmission. Porsche learned from the rousing success of the limited edition 911 R that a considerable number of its customers value driving enjoyment and involvement more than lap times. If that happens, the GT3 models would get a 6-speed manual, while the lesser 911s, those not badged turbo, would continue with the comparatively less rewarding 7-speed manual. As for automatics, the 7-speed dual-clutch gearbox, called PDK by Porsche, could morph to an 8-speed. A 4-cylinder engine has been categorically ruled out, since it would bring the 911 too close to the 718 Boxster and Cayman. A plug-in hybrid is possible but isn't yet on the brink of confirmation, while a fully electric version isn't even on the table. Competition: Acura NSX, Audi R8, Chevrolet Corvette, Mercedes-AMG GT, McLaren 570s and 570 GT, Nissan GT-R. Estimated arrival and price: timing is not final, but we believe the next-gen 911 will bow in the fall of 2019 at the Frankfurt Auto Show, with its many derivatives dribbling out over subsequent years. Prices are likely to increase somewhat but shouldn't differ dramatically from those of the current models, which start at $90,450. Thanks.